Hello folks, this is Tiny Games Lab, and in this video playlist we're gonna be playing some of the GMC JAM 31 games. I'm gonna go through each game and review it. So I'm going to show you the first 5 games that I have played, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of an overview of the gameplay, what I liked, what I didn't like, for you guys to see. Okay, so let's head out and see the first 5 games. Okay, so the first game we're going to take a look at, it's called Little Lost Hero, and was developed by GameDevDan. It's a puzzle game, 8-bit puzzle game, where you're a knight that just lost all its armor, and you have to go through the levels to find a princess and save it. So it's a very cliche story, and it's very well done in a different way. So the core mechanics of the game is that you have to move around to reach the end of the level, and when you move around, all your enemies move around with you, so they're just moving when you're moving, and you have to avoid them to reach the end of the level. And at the end of the game you have to save the princess, and you have different type of enemies that move differently, and you have to watch them and time your movements so you don't actually end up on a square that is close to them and lose a life. So the game concept in general, very good. I really like the way the game was designed. I believe that all the visuals, the presentation is very good. It all fits together, so it's like this 8-bit theme with this very nice background music that you guys are hearing, and very good sound effects also. So the game in general fits together very well, and it plays very well also, so it's very fun to play, which is always something that's good. And the relation to the jam themes, it's not that strong, I would say. So you have to overcome all these levels to reach the princess, but that's mainly it. But I would truly recommend you guys to go ahead and play it. It's a very well done piece of work, and I believe it's worth of your time to go there and play it. So you guys can go ahead and get the game and play it, and I'll just play a little bit more because I really enjoyed this game, So let's take a look at Overcome, a game done by Sam Spade. So in this game you're basically this little white dot in the middle of the screen, and you have to overcome all these black dots that are growing beside you. So it's kind of like you're looking at a microscope, and you're controlling some kind of, I don't know, cell or something like that, and you have all these enemies coming towards you, and you have to beat them. The graphics itself are very nice, so there's this gloom effect and this shaky effect of the camera, and it all fits very well together with the sound effects and the music, background music. So it's this kind of, I don't know, some kind of different game, so it's like very exotic. The gameplay itself, it's somewhat limited. You can move around, and when you press space you're actually attacking, and you have these blobs, these black blobs coming towards you, and you have to keep killing them. But you, at least on my view, you just do that forever, so but it's very nice to watch, and it's very well done. The graphics are just amazing, I would say. It's very different from what you see on a daily basis on a Game Maker. So I would recommend you guys going forward and trying it out and checking especially how the graphics are done and the whole feel of the game. So I believe the whole feel of the game fits very well with the themes. So you have to adapt, you have to overcome all these black blobs, and this feels very nice and you actually do feel that they're just surrounding you and you cannot move. So I believe it's a great entry, and congratulations to Sam Spade. I just wish there is more to do inside the game itself, so that would be a very good, nice addition to this game post jam when you have more time to do it. Okay, so this is Wizzy Gizzard by Speed. Oh, sorry. This is Wizzy Gizzard Speed Date by HayManMarc and Toque, and this game is a very cute pixel art endless runner, or it's not endless because it is an end, but it's a runner. So you're just this old man that is looking for love, and he thinks it's his day today that he'll find love. So, and he has to overcome all these different love things to get it. So basically you're just running and you have to jump the obstacles like we're doing so, and whenever you reach the love dinner you get to meet someone that should be the love of your life, and of course it's never the love of your life. So the story of the game is very, very good. Pixel art, it's very well done, very well thought of. The game is very funny. You can read all the comments and all the people that this old man finds and how they comment and how they talk about him. The game itself, the gem version of the game, has a bug that you are always born, or you always start the level very close to the diner already, so it does not get any difficult as you go through the game. And this was a bug that was detected after posting, so I'm evaluating the gem version of the game, but I can do the post gem evaluation also if you guys want to. But from this I can see that it was a very good core concept that was taken. It's like a very nice game, and the presentation is very, very good. You can see there's sound effects, there's background music, the art itself, how the talking between the player to you, the game to you, the love that the player finds also. So it's all very well done, and I really enjoyed the game. I just wish it was posted on the full version, but nonetheless it's enough to evaluate the game, and I think it's a great game. You guys can go and check it out. It's definitely worth it, and the connection to the theme, it's also somewhat stronger than most games, because even though it's endless runner, you have an objective at the end that is find love, and it's just impossible to find the correct love. So this also comes very well into the overcome all odds theme of the jam. Okay, so please go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description to the post jam version also, so you can check out the full game. So let's take a look at Rise by DM. This is a somewhat different platformer. So you are the player, you can crawl around, but you cannot jump. So you have to use other abilities to get around in this platformer, no? So I'm reaching this tree where I will get the first power-up that I'll have. That is the ability to use this hook when I press X. And I have to hook me up with something and just swing around to get to the top of the other parts of the platformer, no? So it's a interesting gameplay. So it's definitely not something you see on platformers, something like this that you cannot jump. This rope swing reminds me of Worms, a game that I really did like, and I just really liked it. This grappling hook, and you have to overcome the level in order to be able to reach the end, no? So you have to keep going up and up and up. There are some basic platformers objects such as one-way platforms. You're gonna have rising platforms. You're gonna have some switches that you have to press by laying on top of it. So it is very well thought, the game itself. The art style is very nice also. You see it's this brownish color platformer with the background, brownish colors, like you're inside maybe a cave or something like that, and you're going up and up and up. And I really enjoy the art style. The song also is very good. We have a different kind of music. It's not really my taste of music, but it's nicely added to the game. The game itself has a little bit of bugs when you reach some unfinished parts of the game or some unfinished objects, so you get some errors, but that's okay. That's a game jam, and I really liked it. One thing that I also liked about it is that at the end of the level you have a boss fight, and this is actually very cool to see how you're gonna handle a boss fight with these mechanics. No, I think it's just a little bit too simple to beat the boss, but nonetheless it was very nice to have a boss fight in this game. Okay, so if you guys want to try it out, please go ahead and check it out. This is Rise by DM. So this is Johnny's Escape by Bart, and in this game you are Johnny, that is this little green elf or green goblin, I don't know, and you're just stuck in you're kind of abducted and you're stuck in a room. And in the game, actually the game is not finished, but you can move around by clicking, and you can interact with some objects. One of the nice things that I liked in this game is that you can switch or change your body part sizes, so you can grow your ears, you can grow your eyes, and both growing the ears and growing the eyes will affect how you perceive the world. So growing your eyes will increase your field of vision, growing your ears will increase your hearing abilities. And I thought this was very nice, very well thought of. And the game mechanics itself, you just click around and you have to move around. The game is not finished, so there's no end objective to it. You just move around and interact with the environment. But I believe it's a nice achievement by Bart. You can see that the game is well done. The movement is kind of fluid. Sometimes the player gets stuck, but that's okay. And you have some cameras that will be able to see you when you get close to them. So surveillance cameras are working. You have some sliding doors also with switches around that are working. You have this different chemical formulas on top, like for obtaining ATP, obtaining energy. Unfortunately, there is not much to do around other than just see how the game was thought to be designed of. But if you want to go ahead and you want to go try it out, please go ahead and look at Johnny's Escape by Bart. So if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to be notified when I have new videos, please click on the bell button. And if you like the video, click on the like button also. If you have any comments, suggestions for the next videos, please leave them on the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next.